Friday fun. It's been ages since we've done one of these, and apologies for that. It's just not worked out recently. I finally cleared the desks and I've got a bit of headspace to do it, and that's what I'm going to do today. Well, have done today. Yes, it's a bit noisy and it's a bit impromptu, but that's the nature of these things. That's the point, isn't it? You put the stuff all together, play out a little thing and see what happens, and that's what I've done today. So the players in this week's Friday Fun, or this time's Friday Fun, I got the Uno Synth Pro, which we've got the review of that up. That's the synth I've reviewed recently. Lovely sounding synth, and that's doing the, let me just play, if I'm playing this line. One of the patches I created, which will be available on Patreon when the patch librarian becomes available, and assuming they don't ask for it back before then. I certainly hope not, because I want to share some of these with you. In fact, I'll do a little bit more detailed rundown on Patreon if you want to support us. In fact, if you want to support us on Patreon, not only do you get that kind of stuff, you get exclusive content. We do the pre-show from Sonic Talk, and all our stuff that goes up on YouTube also goes there, so you can watch it ad-free. Anyway, that's enough of the pitch. So this sound, which has got just a, I'm using the reverb to sort of dash in occasionally with a low end taken out. That's running off the sequencer. The Keystep Pro is running that on, I think it's track 3. Then I've got the Lifeforms SV1, which is playing this line. And that's going into the audio input of the Uno Synth Pro. No effects on this at all, it's just dry through. You can have a route through, so it doesn't have to go through the VCA and VCF. And I'm bringing that up, and I've got a bit of a sort of pedal note on that. That's doing that. And then I've got all of that is going into the Cobalt 8 external input. Again, I'm not using the effects in this. And the Cobalt 8 is the Modal electronics. I've also reviewed this. This is the M version, the module version, or desktop version, I suppose. And this has got this patch in it, which is a stock one I've just modified a little bit. And then these sounds, this is all going into that, but that's dry. All the effects are internal to this for the Uno. The Lifeforms is dry, and the Cobalt synth sound only is dry. I'm sequencing this off the Keystep Pro, just using 3 tracks. And basically that's it. It's quite a simple setup. I'm actually running the Lifeforms, the Pittsburgh modular Lifeforms off CV and Gates, just because I ran out of MIDI paths, because I'm doing 2 out of here and I didn't really fancy messing around with that anymore. Anyway, I'll carry on playing, and hopefully you'll get some fun out of this, and maybe it'll inspire you to do the same thing this weekend. Put some synths together, turn up the reverb or whatever it is that turns you on, and just play and just have a bit of fun. Anyway, I'll carry on playing. In case I don't speak to you before I go, that'll be the end of this. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoy.